So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England, but once he came to England, he tended to be played as a centre-forward, and it made it difficult for him. I mean, he wasn't attuned to that position, but now he's grown into it, and things are beginning to work.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Digne. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Klaus. Upamecano. And it's Camavinga. Chouameni. Oh, that's well spotted. Gross. Probing pass. That's good vision. And that's put paid to a promising move. Short changes him with that pass. Great chance! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Just eases him off the ball. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space, Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's come loose! More and more pressure on the ball here. Klaus. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And here's Camavinga. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Camavinga. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nubel gets good distance on it. Tuyen. It's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe, spread it left. Chooses to go back. Oh, nice touch. Goretzka. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Havertz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is out of play. And it's been given away. Chouameni. Tuyen. Camavinga. Over towards the opposite flank. Klaus. Pass somewhat off target.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's the chance to counter. Tuyen. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zaire Emery. And it's Zaire Emery. Well, that has not gone well. Gross. Now it's Tuyen. Nicely spread. Klaus could try cutting inside here. Zaire Emery. That is lovely. That's really good defending. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And here's Tuyen. He's got away. Oh, good spread. Very nicely done. Opts to play it back. Out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. He's found a way through. No way through, so back it comes. Zaire Emery. Chance for a shot! It's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Changement en cours.
Germany choosing to make the first change. France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half.
Mbappe gets through on his own. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Plenty of
24.
jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Le numéro 11. Attention, changement.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Raum. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Tuyen.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Fulkrug.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
la France, le numéro 9, le numéro 10, le numéro 6.
Conte.
À leur place, le numéro 20, le numéro 7.
That's very
le numéro
neat.
25. Changement.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And this is Kante. Gross. Germany do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Opts for safety. Kimmich. Stiller. Stiller. Passing is crisp and sharp. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he was alert to it. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Gross. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's an excellent interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's made its way to him. Played in with purpose. That's a decent clearance.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Rudiger concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's nice. That's a good run down the left. Fired deep towards the back post. He's gone for goal! And that should get the job done. And that is the last effort of the game. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tuyen. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Digne. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Ball played for Klaus. Upamecano. Saliba. Here's Digne. Traoré. And he's in on goal. Shot a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that has left him in a heap. Klaus. Germany yet to have an attempt on goal. Vitz. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Tuyen. Digne. Looks to the other side. Ball played for Klaus. Zaire Emery. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they can counter here. Aimed beyond the defence. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. And it's Digne. Out to the right. Strong running down that left flank.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Wirtz. Wirtz! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Wirtz is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that should get the job done. France are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through.
Oh, really well played.
Tuyen. No way through, so back it comes. That's good play. And it's Tuyen. Looking for the run. Spread out to the left. Caught offside that time. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Digne. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Digne. Klaus. And Zaire Emery. And it's Tuyen. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. Camavinga. Tuyen.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Gross. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Another chance from a corner. Nubel claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through? Tuyen. Lovely feet. Tuyen is onto this. And he's there to belt it away. Well, they've got it again. Tuyen. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Camavinga ploughing through the middle. Flings in across. And that has been knocked clear. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Digne. Klaus. And it's Tuyen. 60 minutes played. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Tuyen. Tries to play it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Havertz being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems... Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 12. Changement.
Upamecano. Germany perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Here's Chouameni. Stiller. Gross. That's an imaginative pass. Always onto this. Musiala. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Musiala. Adeyemi. He is just caressing the ball. Musiala. Adeyemi. Now there's a fine ball. Zaire Emery. Great vision. Now that's well seen too.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Klaus. Tuyen. That's Tuyen. This looks promising. And it's Zaire Emery. Adeyemi.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 24. À leur place.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Changement.
Klaus. Now, can they get him away? That's going to go a long way.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And it's made its way to him. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Klaus.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Short changes him with that pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He is through here. Kolomwani receives it in a good position here. It's a searching pass. Nubel gets his hands on it. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And the action has already restarted. Elise. That is Conte. Guendouzi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Klaus. Upamecano. That's Digne. Saliba. And Upamecano. Klaus. And it's Conte. Opts for safety. Guendouzi. For Elise. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kimmich. And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Kimmich. And Raum. And that's it for the first half of extra time. So, 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank?
Merci. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10. À sa place, le numéro 7. Changement en cours.
And so the last chance to find a winner. So, for the last time, who dares to win? He was under real pressure there. And it's Rudiger. It's Kimmich. Germany have a free kick.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And that is a little undercooked. Musiala. This is promising.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Klaus. And it's Conte. For Olise.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Saliba gets good distance on it.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, I think both defences will receive the plaudits for respective clean sheets, but the players have run and worked to the point of exhaustion, so nobody will be questioning their appetite to get it won.
OK, get set. We have penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he does it with poise.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Füllkrug steps up for his penalty. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
France with the chance to go 2 up. 2 to the good. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Kolomwani will take the third penalty.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's in, he's kept them in it.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. And there it is, the decisive kick. Germany falls short. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Played out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Digne. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And Upamecano. And that's a throw-in. Stiller. Now it's Wirtz. Now, can they get him away? Back into the middle. And he's there to belt it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Wirtz. Turns back here, probably the best option. Havertz. He's being urged to shoot. Wirtz! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. and it came up.
Can he finish? It's not an especially good pass, that. Upamecano. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Raum. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Tar. Wirtz. To Gross. And it's Wirtz. Tuyen did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's a little off target. Zaire Emery is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Wirtz. He has found a way through. Now this could be a chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Zaire Emery. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Goretzka! Germany looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Tuyen.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's forced to go back. Klaus. And Tuyen. Raum gets across to intercept that. And it's Wirtz. Stiller. Gross. And it's Kimmich. Kimmich carries the ball down the right. Havertz gets into a good position. Camavinga. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. That's Digne. Chouameni played out to the left flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, such a clever touch.
Temps additionnel.
Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. Defending. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Germany leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Germany definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played back in. Gross.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Digne. It's a pretty loose pass. Goretzka. Camavinga.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of...
Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. It's run loose here. France are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. Rudiger. Oh, that's well spotted. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe! Germany needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Emery. Klaus. Lovely bit of skill. Emery receives it in a good position here. Fires it in low. Brown gets good distance on it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10.
With a real chance
le
here.
9.
And now as good a time as any to pull level.
Le numéro 6. Le numéro 18.
He's gone direct. It's a loose ball.
Le numéro 12.
Conte.
Le numéro 11. Le numéro 19. Le numéro 25. Changement en cours.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Saliba concedes a free kick for that. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, it's come loose. Defending was strong and firm.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's in a great position here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Kimmich threads one in. Musiala could try cutting inside here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Attention,
Germany have
changement.
turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So much time and space here. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Realm, and it's with the keeper. Very much into the last knockings. Couldn't squeeze it through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Looking for a runner. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now that's well seen too. Guendouzi. Guendouzi goes on a charge down the left.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Kimmich. Kimmich is there to clear. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Danger averted for now. And that's it. Germany have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's searching through. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. He's gone direct.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England, but once he came to England, he tended to be played as a centre-forward, and it made it difficult for him. I mean, he wasn't attuned to that position, but now he's grown into it, and things are beginning to work.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Klaus. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tuyen. Germany, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Tuyen. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That looks a good ball through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Stiller. And it's Stiller. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Wirtz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Saliba. Klaus. The most accurate pass. Goretzka. Played out to the right. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Wirtz. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Gross. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tuyen. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Ball played for Klaus. Goretzka. Stiller. Spreads it out wide. And this is Goretzka. Tuyen. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
He's in a great position here. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Now it's Mbappe. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Deftly away. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Germany really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And the counter is on.
Oh, great feat, that.
Goretzka. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tuyen. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Camavinga. And it's Tuyen. Now it's Mbappe. It's Camavinga. France looking to pass their way through. And the shot! He scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Havertz being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Germany still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Camavinga. Hoisted in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Klaus. And that has been cleared. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Havertz. Now this could be a chance.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now he's got space here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Camavinga. Tuyen, and he's forced to go back. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Goretzka. Wirtz.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Goretzka. Now it's Wirtz.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the shot! He scored! Germany are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10, le numéro 9, le numéro 24, le numéro 6, le numéro 18. À leur place,
We have got changes here
20,
from both sides, in
le
fact.
numéro 12, le
And
numéro
that has
11,
added a whole
le
new
numéro
complexion
19,
to the game.
le numéro 25.
Well, this ought to give them some
Changement.
renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Now it's Colomouani. Olise. Raum getting this one clear. Well, they can break here. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Fulkrug. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Musiala. Amiri. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Driving forward. Gets a good foot in there. Amiri. Conte. Ball played for Klaus. Adeyemi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Upamecano. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Attention, changement.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Germany displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. Fulcrum! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Klaus. Now, can they get him away? Musiala.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a really well-measured ball. Elise gets into some space. Stiller did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tuyen. And it's Digne. And it's Guendouzi. Looking tidy in possession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Turns and goes back. Musiala, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And the action has already restarted. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Andrich clears it away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Pass somewhat off target. Tuyen, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, some tackle that. This looks promising. He has a look up. And he goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Germany go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Amiri. What a throw in. And that's it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kone was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gross receives it in a wide position. Wirtz plays it in. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Germany with another corner. Corner number 2 then. That's the keeper's ball. France have the chance to go the other way. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. And he cuts out the supply. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Decent progress down the left. He's on it, can he get away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chouameni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Can he spark a counter here? Threads one in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Goal, France! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So, a breakthrough already. He is through here! Oh, that's nice. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Zaire Emery, played out wide. And here's Thuram.
Germany are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Conte. Good ball, good take. Mbappe! He's got it all! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their man...
Havertz! Off the post! Oh, good stop, it had to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zaire Emery. And the through ball. He can get that clear. Wirtz. And Stiller. Havertz. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gross. And it's Wirtz. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Distributed tidily. He is just caressing the ball. Zaire Emery, now can he find a finish? Conte.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And reclaimed it in a trice. That's going to go a long way. 5 minutes till the break. Gross. Kante producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, there's the clearance. Taken back almost at once.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And it's Goretzka. Tuyen has created one goal already. Mbappe looking to run onto it. And he's had it nicked away. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! In for the pieces! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Gross. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's really well cleared. Germany have got it back and they'll have another go. Wirtz. And it's Stiller. Oh, no question, that's a foul. pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can clear their lines. Gross. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9. À sa place, le numéro 20. Changement.
And that's definitely not his best. Some resolute defending there. Amiri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Germany have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he gets rid in a hurry. This looks promising.
Might want to be careful there.
Can he get onto this? And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Barcola is onto this. Barcola was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Defending of the... Adeyemi! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Stiller. And it's Musiala. And here's Fulkrug. Barcola. Barcola running with the ball. Ball played for Klaus.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10, le numéro 24, le numéro 25. À leur place, le numéro 12, le numéro 26, le numéro 19.
That's well read. Amiri, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Klaus gets it away. Fulkrug being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he thumps it clear. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Nicely spread. And here's Barcola. Ah, such a clever touch. Now it's Barcola. The cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's come to nothing. Back towards the middle. Amiri. Oh, super find. Decent chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And we have our very first corner. Saliba with the clearance. And that should get the job done. And it's Tar. That's a delicate pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Andrik. Fulkrug. That's a little off target. Good ball over the top. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcola is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, good take in a good area. Guendouzi. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Front. And we're done. Germany suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
Against
the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Rudiger gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And it's been played through. Good ball, good take. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a...
Oh no, what has happened here? And the counter is on. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Tuyen is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that's well seen too. Engages and forces him off the ball. France finding their passes. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, a fantastic...
Fiat! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He gets big! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Shot a goal! Defending of the desperate variety.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tuyen. Zaire Emery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rabiot. And the shot! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Gross. It's played through for him. Thinks about the shot. That's very neat. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that should get the job done. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. Deftly away. Tuyen. Wirtz. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. Goretzka. Now it's Havertz. Goretzka. Germany are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And it's Stiller. Thuram. Chouameni. And here's the chance to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Goretzka. Goes for a shot! Thuram chasing after it. Wirtz passing nice and neat.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gross. Rabiot. Doué at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Germany really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Thuram. Tuyen. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Wirtz. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Goretzka. That's been cut out, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's quick to snatch it back. Havertz being hunted in packs.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Substitution for Germany, number 15.
We have got changes here
Number
from both
7,
sides, in fact.
Kai Havertz. Number 17, Wirtz. Number 8, Leon Goretzka.
Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Number 9, Future.
Almost an hour
Number
gone.
13, Adeyemi.
That's a good
Number
run down the
10,
left. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Number
And he
23,
skips past his man.
Andrić.
That is
Substitutions
good
taking
strength.
place.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been clubbed away. Germany perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, they could be caught out here. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Andrik for Musiala. Gross. Passing is crisp and sharp. Andrik. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Steaming on goalwards. Gross really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Olise. Played back. It's a searching pass. And they've been given a corner. Zaire Emery goes short.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Tuyen. Played into space out wide. Rudiger. Gross. Oh, super find. Now it's Andrik. Gross. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, what a ball! Fulkrug!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rabiot producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, perfectly measured that.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Fulkrug. Mbappe might just make this. Musiala. Adeyemi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's made sure that's not getting through. Crunching tackle. And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. As you can see, we've already started here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gives it back. Plays a sharp little ball here. Raum gets it clear. Taken back almost at once. Gross producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's picked his way through. Wirtz! Sensational from Wirtz!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Chance, surely! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
First quarter of an hour gone. Hernandez. Tchouaméni. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now, can they get him away? And that's put paid to a promising move. Tchouaméni. And it's Rabiot. And it's Tuyen. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely aimed pass. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Wirtz. To Havertz. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's and the finish! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Goretzka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Chance here to counter. Goretzka, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez. Rabiot going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Thuram. Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. Now that's a fine challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Danger averted for now. Tchouaméni. It's not an especially good pass, that. Germany looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Hernandez, Saliba, Tuyen. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Zaire Emery. He's in a good position, and the shot! Goal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, good spread. Chouameni, Tuyen. And it's Zaire Emery.
Added time.
Now it's Havertz. Not the most accurate pass. Tuyen. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Germany head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Stiller. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goretzka. Thuram. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Raum. Kimmich. Tar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's onto this. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
"60 minutes played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Stiller. Havertz being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And here's Havertz. Look at the... Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Substitution for Germany.
It's their second corner of the game.
Leon Goretzka. Number 17, Fritz. Number 7, Kai Havertz. Number 15, coming on the field.
Big
Number
chance!
26, Amiri. Number 10,
Germany are, of course, in a position
Number
to
9,
go to the bench should the need
Tuyen.
arise.
Number 13,
Can he get it
Adeyemi.
through? On the through
Substitution
ball.
in progress.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Stiller. No, that's been intercepted. Zaire Emery. Hops for safety. Shifted upfield. Amiri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Chouameni. Fofana. Adeyemi. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Musiala. He is through here. Fofana. Stiller. Gross gets into a good position. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe. France needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that has not gone well. Oh, that's a fine interception. Amiri. Elise. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he was quick to react. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Fofana. Elise. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. Stiller. For Musiala. Driving forward.
2 added minutes has been
Confirmation
indicated.
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Realm. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's got away. This might spell danger. Oh, what a miss! And he shoots! It's loose. That's another chance. Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And that's it. Germany can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Germany.
This is
against
Peter Drury,
France.
and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started, and he's had a hit! Off the post! Hernandez clears. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's found the way through. Nicely weighted ball. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Not the most accurate pass. Great defending, strong and determined.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
This looks promising. He's on it, can he get away? Deftly away. Tuyen. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Mbappe, just eases him off the ball. Moved on forwards. And it's Wirtz. Over to the left. Goretzka puts his foot on the gas. Knocks it into space. Picked out, tries a shot! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Germany have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Zaire Emery. Rabiot. And he was alert to it. Konate spots it and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played out wide. Well, that's a good run down the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goretzka. Germany are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And it's Gross. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Aim forwards. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Havertz. And he's well... Havertz! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Germany are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Stiller, looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. Thuram stood up well to him there. And it's Wirtz. Goes for a shot! going here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Germany find a position of real strength now. Germany have scored 2 quick goals here. Spread out to the left. Pavard wins the duel this time. Now it's Tuyen. Zaire Emery. And it's Tuyen. And there's the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Germany absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Germany, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Gross. Here's Tar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Konate. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Saliba. France looking to pass their way through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Wits. Stiller, played into space. Has cut it out. Rabiot. Germany are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Havertz looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And that's it.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Germany.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Havertz, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Pass is just off target. Tuyen. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Looks to the other side. And it's Zaire Emery. And he's had it nicked away. This looks promising. And it's Rabiot. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Tuyen touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, they could break here.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Tuyen. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Goal! France! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Pavard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zaire Emery. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Aims beyond the defence. Tuyen. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gross. And here's Havertz. Havertz! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gross. He was under real pressure there. Zaire Emery. It's Tuyen. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Time and again they are repelled. Tuyen. Rabiot. Hernandez. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Tuyen.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goretzka. Stiller. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pavard. Now he's off and running. Saliba. And here's Mbappe. Tuyen, here's onto this. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Raum defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well read, nice interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Germany can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Wirtz powering forward here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Chouameni. And it's Zaire Emery. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rabiot. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pavard. And Tuyen. Wirtz. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Havertz under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! And he's heaved it away. Zaire Emery. Germany still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great vision. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Germany really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. He's having a shot! He's scored! Germany are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution for Germany, number 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Kai Havertz.
That has certainly made things
15.
interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Field, number 10, Musiala. Number 13,
Hernandez.
Number 9,
Hernandez.
Future.
Good, strong midfield
Number
running here.
26, Amiri.
Stiller promptly onto that, and that is that.
Substitutions
Andriy.
taking place.
Oh, well measured. Adeyemi, he could... And the shot! Goal, Germany! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Amiri, that's beautifully weighted. He might be real chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's got away. Chance, surely! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And that's it.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. And he's in on Goretzka! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Ball comes in. And the ball is out of play. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position.
Big chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That ball looks a good one. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Rudiger makes the interception. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. He's having a shot! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pavard. This looks promising. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's forced to go back, and it's Zaire Emery. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Havertz. Great vision. Oh, that was vital.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Thuram. Rabiot. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Raum. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, easy pickings there. Goretzka and Stiller. And it's Wirtz. Over to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Chouameni turns back here, probably the best option. Hernandez to Rabiot. Now it's Havertz. Now, can they get him away? Havertz! Oh, that's fabulous. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Stiller. Oh, red, nice interception. It's a pretty loose pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Germany looking to pass their way through. He's shifting through the gears here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Opts to play it back. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chance again. No.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
This possibly the last play of the half. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Aimed beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And now, please.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Germany clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
He's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
And it's Zaire Emery. And he's managed to get rid. Saliba. Pavard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Zaire Emery. France finding their passes. Tar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chouameni. And he's intervened well there. Could move up a gear here. Kimmich charging forward, the ball at his feet. Zaire Emery. Here's Chouameni. Pavard. And it's Zaire Emery. Rabiot. Oh, sweet feet. Zaire Emery. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Pavard. Havertz under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
France can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rabiot. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Germany present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Substitution for Germany.
To turn a deficit into a lead.
Stiller. Number 15. Number 7. Kai Havertz. Number 7.
The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Mbappe.
Germany may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Mbappe, and this is Kante. Backward it goes. And it's made its way to him. Ah, he's given it away. Can he finish? He should have put that one away.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Hernandez plays it short. He's had it taken off him. The referee's awarded a free kick. Mbappe looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Now it's Kante. Now this could be a chance. And it's Tuyen. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pavard. Saliba. And it's Tuyen.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gross. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good spread. Zaire Emery.
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Andrich. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's on shot at goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Fulkrug really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Kimmich. Nicely weighted goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the number on the board is 3. Tuyen. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Zaire Emery. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's got away. Kante. And there goes the final whistle. Germany played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
And just a quick reminder today to please...
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.